wide on the bottom here.
3, crash ahead of you, stay down. Green flag, go. Keep going.
In February of 2012, Mosport International Raceway announced a long-term partnership with Canada's largest automotive retailer, Canadian Tire, with the facility being renamed Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Support from Canadian Tire will continue to enhance the experience for spectators, participants, race teams, and corporate partners. Spectators and fans will be able to see the latest improvements firsthand at the Victoria Day Speedfest weekend, which also kicks off the start of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series 2013 season with the Vortex Brake Pads 200. Extensive renovations at the 810-acre property are continuing. Among the most visible of the alterations to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park is the new Event Center, an ultra-modern building that houses the administration offices, media center, race control, timing and scoring, banquet facilities, and multiple hospitality suites. The Event Center is the business hub of the track and brings the circuit technically and aesthetically into a new era. The upper-level meeting space in the new Event Center offers stunning views of the Grand Prix track, with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the start-finish line, pit lane, and corners 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2, all while capturing stunning views of Lake Ontario. Event space is available year-round, providing a unique backdrop. The lower-level meeting space may be divided into several sizes and room configurations. Meeting rooms are equipped with AV capabilities. Suitability ranges from intimate meetings to 90-person theater-style gatherings. This meeting space has dynamic views onto the start-finish line, the paddock area, and corners 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2, with easy access to terraces. As you'll notice when you arrive at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park in 2013, the main entrance and new registration area have been completed to ensure your access to the park is more efficient. Among the track improvements that have taken place in the off-season are the removal of all concrete patches around the track, replaced with new asphalt. Repaving includes corners 1, 2A, 3, 5C, 8, 9, and 10. The runoff areas at corners 1 and 2 have now been completely paved as well, and pit lane was extended by an additional 300 feet. Canadian Tire Motorsport Park will play host to 6 major spectator events in 2013 and will feature the most varied top road racing in Canada. The Boots and Hearts Country Music Festival will return after a successful debut in 2012. This year's headliners include Jason Aldean, Rascal Flatts, and Miranda Lambert. The 3-day festival will take place August 2nd through 4th. The unofficial kickoff to the summer season, the Victoria Day Speedfest weekend, will feature the thundering stock cars of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series with the Vortex Brake Pads 200 and the ground-pounding muscle cars of the Trans Am Series. The Canadian Touring Car Championship and the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Canada will make their first of 2 appearances in 2013. Canadian Tire Motorsport Park's traditional Victoria Day fireworks display will light up the night sky on Saturday evening. This Father's Day weekend, bring Dad out to see the beautifully restored cars from the past 50 years of motorsports. Organized by the Vintage Automobile Racing Association, this annual historic racing event welcomes the Porsche 944 Cup as the featured event. Other classes in action include open wheel, historic and vintage production, sports racers, and Group 70 Plus for Canada's biggest annual vintage festival. The NASCAR Canadian Tire Series returns, this time to take on Canada's fastest half-mile paved oval, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park Speedway. The 200-lap race into the night always provides fans with one of the most entertaining NASCAR events of the year and gives the talented drivers one of their toughest tests on the schedule. Canada's biggest sports car race of the year, the Mobil 1 Grand Prix of Mosport, featuring the American Le Mans Series presented by Tequila Patron for exotic prototype and GT race cars, makes its only Canadian stop. A world-class field of drivers pilot the globe's top marques, such as Aston Martin, BMW, Corvette, Ferrari, Lotus, Mazda, Porsche, and Viper on Canadian Tire Motorsport Park's classic challenging road course. 4 other U.S.-based series will be on track: the Cooper Tire Prototype Lights, IMSA Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge, SCCA Pro Racing Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup, and the Pro Mazda Championship presented by Cooper Tire, formerly Star Mazda. The Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Canada by Michelin returns for their final Canadian Tire Motorsport Park event of the season to round out an exciting weekend of racing. Canada's top riders compete in a double-header points race for the National Mopar Canadian Superbike Championship. This is the premier stop of the season for the Superbikes, along with other national classes including the Pro Sport Bike, Harley-Davidson XR 1200 Cup, Amateur Superbike, Amateur Sport Bike, and the Honda CBR 250R Series. Off-track features include the BMW Motorrad Days, with on- and off-road bikes to test, live music, and riding merchandise, plus demo rides featuring the latest bikes from the top manufacturers. Canadian Tire Motorsport Park is proud to have landed a coveted date on the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series 2013 schedule on Labor Day weekend, September 1st. This will mark the first ever Canadian stop for the Truck Series. This Labor Day weekend race will also mark the first time in 13 years that a Camping World Truck Series race will take place on a road course. The historic significance of the track in Canada, combined with its thrilling 3.957-kilometer road course, makes Canadian Tire Motorsport Park the perfect place to make Truck Series history. Joining the trucks will be the return of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series and the Canadian Touring Car Championship.
You're 3 wide on the bottom here. Left 3, crash ahead of you, stay down. Green flag. Yeah, keep going.
From all of us at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, we look forward to welcoming you to the track this summer.